Hey you guys, what is up? It's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another What's for Dinner. You guys, I am sharing an Instant Pot chicken and gravy, taco pie, slow cooker sloppy joes, so many delicious things. All right, you guys, first of all, any recipes will be linked or typed up in the description box below. But first off, I am sharing with you Crockpot sloppy joes. Now, there is a very good chance that you already know about this, but your girl here has never had sloppy joes. I mean, honestly, growing up, I grew up here in Canada and I always thought it was like an American thing. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I would watch TV shows like Full House or something like that and see sloppy joes and think, wow, that's so cool, because we never had anything like that in our schools or in my house. So I asked Jamie and his kiddos and they love sloppy joes. So we've gone 4 years without sloppy joes because I don't make them. So I decided I wanted to look up and see if there was a recipe I could make in my slow cooker. So what you guys are looking at right here is my Ninja Foodi. If you don't have it, I do have a video. I will link it below detailing how it works and all the reasons why you need one. So the prime function for this one that I love about it is that it is a slow cooker and I can go ahead and cook my ground beef and onions right in here on the saute function and then switch it over to slow cooking, throw the lid on it. And guys, I cook this, you can either do it on low for 3 hours, high for 6. I kind of left it all day. And take a look. All I know is Jamie told me there's no way he would ever be able to eat canned sloppy joes again because homemade is hands down way, way better.
Somewhere we won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes.
So I shared this on Instagram and it got a lot of feedback, you guys. Everybody was either A, what is that? Or B, what's the recipe? So here it is for those of you who've been waiting. Again, I will list everything down below, but here's what I like to put in mind. You can call it taco lasagna, but I call it taco pie because we're going to cook it in a pie plate. So the first thing I'm going to do is brown up enough ground beef, however much you would like. I have about a pound or a pound and a half here, and she's frozen. So I'm going to throw a lid on, let it thaw out a little bit, and prepare the first part of my taco pie, which, yes, there's Charlie. I hope he didn't like that, if I'm honest. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and spread some refried beans onto one of my tortillas. We're not a huge fan, but I like it a little bit. So if you really like it, go ahead and do every one of your tortillas with that. For us, one is enough. Basically, guys, you're layering flour tortillas with some meat, a little bit of taco sauce, or if you had enchilada sauce or salsa, whatever you would like to put in here, and sprinkle a little bit of cheese. I don't like to go too crazy, otherwise it becomes kind of a goopy mess as it cooks. And then I'm gonna layer on that tortilla with the refried beans and continue with all my layers, top it with some cheese and some jalapenos, and I mainly top it with jalapenos to let people know that I put some on the inside.
You got me too. I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?
And this part is optional, but I like to put probably about a teaspoon and spread it out because one, it keeps my tortilla from drying out too much and it helps the cheese stick to it as I'm spreading it out before we bake it in the oven. Now I just stick this in the oven at around 425. It just depends on your oven. For 20 minutes or so, you want it to heat through, get a little crispy on the edges and get super golden brown and that crispy cheese topping.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
or any casserole, it's always good to let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes if you can. I'm not usually that patient. Some of it fell out because I wasn't that patient, you guys, but just take a look. It's so good. The tortilla shells, they don't get soggy. It's just super delicious, and you can serve it up anyway. I like to serve it up like I would a taco, with sour cream, fresh tomatoes, lettuce, and a little bit extra taco sauce.
You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you.
So I feel like these What's for Dinners are letting you guys a little bit in on a regular night for us. I don't always show all of our meals because I figure they're very repetitive, such as poutine or poutine, or call it what you like. It's just delicious. But I thought I'd show you a little bit of our family dynamic, and my daughter had a friend over this night, and here we are just eating poutine.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old.
All right, back into recipe mode. Now, I have made something similar to this previously on my channel, bacon ranch chicken pasta, but I kind of made up my own recipe. I really tried to stick to this recipe, and I'm gonna link it below, and I'm showing you everything here. We've got ranch dressing, and I have this cute little garlic press. I'm gonna tell you, don't buy it at the dollar store. I couldn't make it work, but I have everything. I even had some pasta pre-cooked up the night before, so I'm just using that, which is honestly why I decided to make this meal. And what I showed you first was some bacon that I had already cooked up. You guys know I cook it 425 minutes. It's amazing. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this, and like I said, the recipe is linked below.
Maybe I never knew what I really wanted, but looking back I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me.
The first step in this recipe was to go ahead and chop up and cook up some chicken. I used chicken thighs just because, frankly, guys, they're cheaper lately. And can you just notice that dark spot in the middle of my Gotham steel pan? Yeah, not impressed. She's sticking, you guys. Somebody tell me a pan that doesn't stick. But I am going to go ahead and shred up some mozzarella, some Parmesan, and some Monterey Jack cheese. But I'm just showing you guys this cheese grater that I have. I just put in a separate grater, and I'm showing you how easy it is to switch it out, because I went ahead and grated up this Parmesan. Look how quick it came out. Switched it to the other grater, grating up some mozzarella and the Monterey jalapeno from Costco, and I'm going to go ahead and top it with that.
No, nothing makes sense anymore.
All I'm doing now is making kind of a roux. I took a little bit of that bacon fat, some butter, scraping up all the good bits. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in the ranch seasoning with the flour mixture. Again, all of the details are laid down below, you guys, with some garlic. Get that cooking for a minute. I'm going to add my milk, I'm going to add my Parmesan cheese, and then we're going to mix that in with all of our pre-cooked pasta and chicken. Top it with some bacon, cheese, bake it. Guys, try this. That's all I can say.
Am I the only one lost in translation, where nothing makes sense anymore? Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense anymore.
If you noticed, mine was a little bit thinner. Again, I use lactose-free milk. If you guys are using cream or half and half, obviously you're gonna have a much richer, more lush pasta, but we're okay. We like it like this. So I'm all about saving dishes. I'm just gonna mix it all right in the pan that I'm gonna cook it in. It's just us eating. I'm not overly worried about making a mess. I am mixing it to the best of my ability. Use a little less pasta if you want it a little bit creamier. Again, this was literally the perfect consistency for all of us. I'm topping it with mozzarella, Monterey Jack jalapeno, and I'm going to sprinkle up some bacon that I chopped up right on top.
Oh, nothing makes sense anymore.
Now tell me if you think this is weird. I love fresh chopped tomatoes on a creamy pasta. I also love broccoli. I just need that fresh vegetable to counteract the richness. But this was it, guys, and I'm asking you to try it. It was so, so good.
What it is about you, it must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We've got nothing to lose. You're looking so old.
All right, as usual, I have saved the best for last, my favorite meal, chicken and gravy. Now, I have shown this recipe to you guys in a crock pot, but I was very excited when I found an Instant Pot recipe. Now, I do have an Instant Pot. Well, I'm getting one for Christmas, but I primarily use my Ninja Foodi pressure cooker right now, but you could use any pressure cooker for this. I'm going to link it below. This was a Pinterest recipe as well, you guys. So first up, I am dumping my chicken stock right into my slow cooker, into my pressure cooker, and I'm just using the cheap Knorr brand. I absolutely love it. Frankly, it's super salty, but it was really flavorful. So what caught my eye about this is it used ranch dressing mix. It used one package. So I just used 3 tablespoons. I used about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a good sprinkle of pepper, obviously no salt. This was pretty salty. And I went ahead and whisked it all up, and then you're just gonna lay your chicken breasts right in here. I think it would have been even better with chicken thighs, you guys. That would have been so good. You're just gonna make sure that you put a little bit of the liquid over top of the breast. And I went ahead and threw the lid on, cooked it on high pressure for 8 minutes with a 5-minute natural release.
Let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you.
Also, never release the pressure with your finger. The only reason that I did that is most of the pressure was gone after a 5-minute natural release, and I'm a pro. Not really. Don't do that. It was stupid. The next thing I'm doing is I'm mixing in a cornstarch slurry, which is usually just equal parts cornstarch to cold water, and I just used some of the stock in there to rinse out what was still in my cup holder. Now, I went ahead and added the package of chicken gravy mix. I just used the Walmart brand, guys. It's super good. Those two are added after you've cooked your chicken, because the notes did mention that when you cook cornstarch in your pressure cooker, it can make things really gloopy and not a nice consistency. So that's good to know. So this chicken was so tender. Look at me breaking it up with a silicone whisk, you guys. I whipped up some mashed potatoes, and guys, this is definitely my favorite meal because it is so good left over.
Oh, 'cause you were never there for me. Don't go ask me what you did wrong.
And there you have it, another successful week of meals. Guys, have an awesome week, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye for now.
For me.